Hey, what's up guys? Christian over at NFit Car Stereo. Today we're in a 2019 Dodge Ram 1500 and we're going to show you how to install a custom microphone in the factory location when installing an aftermarket radio. Alright, so the first step of the installation is to remove this microphone. So it's pretty easy. You're just going to pull on it. Like if you can tell, I'm doing it with my nails. It came up from the back forward and you pull it this way so it hooks. All right, so make sure you pull on it from the back so it doesn't hook. All right, now once you get it out, you're gonna pull back on this little sleeve and you're going to push that locking tab and it just unplugs. All right, easy enough. Now next part is to remove the microphone from the factory housing. All right, so there's the microphone. If you look, this has two holes on this side. You don't want to pry from that side, you're prying from the opposite side that does not have the two holes. You're going to come in here, make sure we got you on the tape, make sure we got some evidence. Pull that out and twist right out. Now you're left with this to insert our new microphone. Alright guys, so the A-pillar is actually currently printing, so I'm going to go over here and I am going to, so this little thing over here is a cover to cover the screws that hold in the A-pillar. So we're just going to go in there, pop that out. Do the same thing on the other one. If you can see that. Whoops. Woke up my dog. All right, now back here is going to be two 10mm bolts. I forgot to soften them up. This screw gun usually isn't enough to take them off because they're there for big guys. No, actually it wasn't too bad. All right, so you see that one. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Trying to keep my fat head out of here. That one is at an angle. Can we get that out? So when you do this one, you're gonna have to get a little tighter when you take it out, and put it back in. Because when you put it back in, last thing you want to do, you don't want to go in crooked and strip out the teeth. So just a little heads up. All right, now usually this just pulls right out. Is there something else in there? Am I missing something? Nope, let's give it a nice little tug. Watch her. Ow, that little bone that's in here, I just hit. All right, so that was it. Now in here we have all the wires in there. For a minute there I thought they had German cars, the sunroof doesn't drain, so what ends up happening is it actually the water goes in through there, but this is wires. I'll be right back. All right guys, so we have the microphone printing, so I'm gonna show you how to run this. So basically this is easy. I have a 3-foot zip tie. Now the reason I don't sell you these is because the only way to ship them is wound up. So by the time you get them, they're going to be not straight. All right, so go in here. This good old. So if you guys that don't know me, I specialize in American cars. I mean German cars, because these American cars are a lot easier to work on. So no one ever needs me, quote, air quotes. You know, I specialize in weird cars that no one knows anything about. You know, when you call the local distributor, they don't know about that car. That's the cars I specialize in. Well, we've been making mics, so we actually made this mic for the Jeep JL and it worked with, and then I came to do this car. I'm like, hey, look at that, same microphone, let's make a video. All right, so I'm gonna tie it like this. Usually I recommend not tying this head first, but there was so much room in here that I don't think it's gonna be a problem. That's my neighbor telling me that my dog's on the loose. All right, so I'm gonna leave the microphone hanging about this much. So this is the original mic that we printed. I chose the wrong setting, so it became like a big melted mess. I'll be right back. Let me go find my dog. All right, so I'm not 100% sure where we left off. Chasing dogs. my neighbor showed up with his dog, and that's my dog's boyfriend, so she went all crazy and happy. Had an espresso, had a conversation. It's like a half hour later. Anyway, so we're gonna tie up the phone, the microphone to here. You're gonna wanna, actually you gotta take that back. You're gonna wanna tie it, make sure the wire is facing away from here, because see how this is metal? Last thing you want is this just bumping on this as you're driving and cutting up the wire. So usually, I don't go too crazy. Usually I just put a couple pieces of tape, but because this wire moves so much, as you can tell, they put it in the plastic because they obviously knew this was going to be an issue. And my watch is asking me, what can they help me with? You can help me by editing this video, girl. Eventually that's going to be a possibility, right? Well, then it's all scary. I'd rather deal with humans than a computer any day. I hate calling customer service. Oh, so currently, I'm not going to say always, but we're one of the few companies that actually you can pick up the phone and call. So it is really hard to keep up with sometimes, but I don't know, I'm old. I'm not going to say how old, but because a lot of you older guys are like, that's not old. But yeah, check out the website. We have parts to install radios, dash kits and stuff. I'm not sure. We're definitely going to be selling the mic. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be selling as far as everything else, only because because the way the world works, it's hard to make a decent profit on a product unless you manufacture it. So we don't manufacture the harnesses or the dash kits, so we don't make that much money on them. The microphones we manufacture, so there's a decent profit margin in them. But just check the website. Even if we don't sell the products, we'll tell you what's best and what works. Let me figure out how to untape this, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm gonna see. It looks like I can just run my plastic zip tie up through here. This is first shot. I like to show videos. Hold on. I like to show videos on first shot, only because I don't want to practice a million times and then have a bunch of customers upset that they couldn't get it done because I edited the video to show how easy it is, and it's really not that easy. So just before I do that, this wire is long enough if you want to bring it all the way down and then back up. In this car, some of the radio installation harnesses we sell connect to the OBD2 port. For example, in this car, I don't know if it happens in this car, but I had a customer with a Jeep Renegade come in the other day, which, you know, Dodge makes Ram and Jeep. He came in the other day and his battery died. And guess what happens when his battery died? All the things on the car, they went from US to Euro. And the only way to set that on his car is through the radio. So luckily the harness that we use in his car has the ability to set everything, but alright. So there's not a straight shot through here. Let's pop this little panel off and take a look-see. Alright, so this panel, I'm not going to show you. Basically, you just hit it from the side and those four things come out. It's no big deal. If you guys are wondering, I don't show my face because if I was selling women's hair care products or something and a bunch of beautiful women came with me at the mall and said, hey, I watch your video, that would be a lot of fun. But having a bunch of grown-ass men come up to you say that, hey, I love your video, it's a little weird. It actually happened to me at a B&H camera store. Very nice guy. I was checking out, and when I gave him my company information, he said, I used your video to install something in my Audi. I was like, oh, that's cool. And it was nice, you know what I mean? But it was, that's cool. But if you, you know, it's just, I don't know. Like, I know there's a lot of people, I don't want to be famous. I was semi-famous once because I used to throw events in the Volkswagen world. It was fun, but you couldn't enjoy events because everyone wanted to say hello to you. All right, so I can't figure that out. Let me figure out how to do it, and I'll show you how to do it. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you like a weird way of running a microphone. It's not really the wrong way, but it might be easier just to go down below and come up. But some of you guys are afraid of gas pedals and brakes, and which basically makes sense. So I'm going to show you this way to do it. Alright. So first thing you have to do is take this off. You're going to stick a little panel tool, pop it in here. Alright. There's 4 clips up, 3 clips, 1, 2, 3 up top. Alright. Now those 3 come down, and once you release those, you just pull forward. This orange thing, if it comes off, that's no big deal. I just pull towards you. All right, that orange thing clips onto here. All right, so we got 1 factory, 2, 3 clips, and then 4. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then the 3 up top. All right. This up here so it doesn't get damaged. Now over here you have this little panel. You're gonna have to pull from the bottom. Just make it from the bottom up. 2 clips on the bottom. All right, and this just goes in here and swivels. Got it? Now over here there's this panel. This panel, you're gonna go under it. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're going to go just right here. There's a little hole right under it. All right, you're just gonna push it in, and voila, comes out right there. See it? Now I'm controlling. Now, where is my tape? Sorry guys, it's been a wild afternoon. Any of you guys visit the shop know that I almost always work outside because I like being outside. I'm inside all day. Let me go find my tape. I'll be right back. All right, didn't find it. Just want to get a new roll. So I wasn't expecting it to rain today. So when it started raining, I didn't clean out my garage. Plus, when you do a video, it's easier to do it outside. So you're gonna grab your microphone. You're gonna twist it like this. The reason you twist it like that is so you don't lead with the head. Let the head kind of dangle behind you. And so it doesn't get stuck on anything, because if you put the head over here, you're probably gonna stuck on everything. All right, so let's see how that works out. And that didn't work out. It happens that way sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. All right, so I didn't put enough tape on it because I was too busy talking. So let's make a tight wrap. I leave stuff like this in the video because, to be honest with you, it happens to everybody. I've been doing this 20 years. I don't even know how to wrap a microphone yet. Alright, so. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Alright. And voila, microphone's here. Now, quick tip. This is a pro tip, so pay attention. When you go run your microphone, make sure it's not going through the damn steering wheel. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. Can we feed this backwards? So I would recommend not doing what I just did. But now we're going to find out. If we can feed it the other way, which probably we can't. So don't do what I just did, because now you get stuck with a microphone. So what you're gonna do, if you happen to make that mistake like I just did, just undo the tape and start all over. So it's funny because a lot of times, like, you know, there's shop rules where you're not allowed in the shop. The reason a lot of times we just don't let you in the shop is because we make mistakes. And if you're looking at me do this right now at the shop, I'm gonna feel a little funny. All right, so let's do that again. So the good part about this is that now you know that I didn't doctor the proper word? I didn't do any trick filming. A lot of guys, so I've been doing this a long time, and I'll see a lot of guys film videos and they'll edit the hard part. They'll edit, like, if you watch our radio removal video on this car, I'm not gonna lie. I think I did a police car. What are those? A Tahoes? Those Simpson radio? But that was like a year ago. Like I said, I don't work on too many American cars, so I had no idea how to do that. I googled the video, and the guy who had the video didn't even show you how to room it out. He's like, all right, just keep pulling on it, and the clips will eventually release. I'm like, bro, you didn't even show people how to do it. What's the point of this video? Not hating on him. You know, I've been doing videos since '06. This guy may or may not have been doing it longer than me. All right, so now you got it over here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it up and get behind here. Is that not? I didn't try this first though. There you go. Be very gentle. Don't do what I just did. Space it out a little bit and then get it in there, because if you are using the wrong tool, you might get it caught. Now up here, you're just gonna push it, and then you're gonna go up here and push it. Now, don't go too worried about this, because to be honest with you, even if it falls on the cluster, you already have it set up. Now, as far as over here, you're gonna go up top. Let me undo this. I'll be right back. All right, so cloth tape is amazing, but the problem is that when you gotta find the end of it, it gets a headache. So when you go over here, we already ran the wire, we set up here, and now we're gonna just right under here. All right. Same thing, like I said before, make sure you put the leave a little dangle, so that way it's not a huge problem. Ooh, this may actually not work up here. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. So you're gonna have to push it to all the way back here, because this over here is a little tight. So you're gonna use your fingers, guide it all the way back. I'm gonna do it twice, so you guys don't think I'm full of crap. And please, do me a favor, share this video on forums, tell people about the microphone. A, it's a nice microphone, and B, we're a small company, so we have a pretty big website presence. So people come visit us thinking that we're gonna have like 10 bays, and it's just one bay. All right, so we're back over here. We're gonna push, see where my knuckles are, so we're probably around here. And we're going to just push it. Make sure the dangling cable goes back too. All right, and then right there. All right. I just want to show you that because, you know, I want to make sure nobody is stuck. If you really wanted to, you could put a little bit of tape back here to hold this up, but you should be good. Let me snap this in real quick. My neighbor's telling me she's gonna pull in this truck. Hey, go lay down. Madison, go lay down. Nope, not over there. Hey, come on, go lay down. Get inside. Get inside. She hangs out with my neighbor, so he's pulling in the truck. She needs her out of the way. He's like, I'm gonna go hang out with Willie. I'll be right back. Come here. Come on. Come here. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I got a 12-year-old dog that is super, super social. She just likes to always be hanging out with people. And there she goes again. I gotta keep an eye on her. Give me 2 seconds. I don't want to mess anything up in this video by paying attention to her. Alright, it's alright. I'm back. Alright, so for you guys, I'm looking at the video now. There's 2 screws here that hold at the top. What I'm doing is I'm tucking the cable kind of behind the screws, but since we're popping this back in, if it falls here, it's falling. It's not a big deal. If you kind of wanted to go crazy, there's ways to go crazy, or like I said, you can bring it down below. I'm just showing you guys an easy way of doing it. There's nothing wrong with this way, but I guarantee you this video will get a couple of... How unprofessional. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that, you know, as an installer would never, well, I guess, let's not talk about installers, but probably the proper correct way is to bring it down and bring it down there and tighten it up. But like I said, this video is made to show you guys how to do it easy at home. When I do install videos, they're not necessarily the way I do it and the way I recommend a shop do it, but they're the easiest way I find that a consumer can do it at home. All right, guys, so now we got the wire over here. Now I'm gonna say this is a 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. Pioneer radios use 3.5, so we need a converter for this one. Let me go and get the microphone. We'll show you how. All right, guys, it's been a long day. Everything's done except for the microphone, so I've been sitting here waiting for the microphone to finish. It turns out is that you see this over here, this has a little root where the wire is supposed to go. When we started this on the Jeep didn't have that. So once I saw that, I'm like, let me redesign the whole thing. So here we go, that goes there. Okay, as you can see, the legs got a lot shorter. This leg actually needs to be a tad bit longer, but it works. All right, so now you just slide those two in there. All right, you gotta make sure they go in the hole. All right, go in the hole, see? And then now that pops in on the other side. And then you just pop it in like so. And there you have end fit car stereo microphone for the factory location in a Ford F-150. Sorry, just looking over here. This got a little, it's from the factory, but so if that happens to you, just grab one of the little blue panel tools, and what you're going to do is you're going to push from this side over. Don't use a screwdriver, use one of the blue panel tools because they're clean. Anyway, video's brought to you by nfitcarstereo.com. We sell, we install, we ship worldwide. If you're a shop, customers love this thing. It works better than just putting a regular mic in there because it's designed for the hole, so the way it bounces back. Check the website. We're planning on doing something for you guys that have weird mics. This microphone works with almost all radios out there, but some of those Android radios have weird microphones that don't work with everything, so trying to figure out how to do that. More tips and tricks and advice on how to install a radio in this car. We're probably going to sell the products to install the radio in this car. Just click the link in the description. I'll take you to the website for all the information. My name is Christian. Do me a favor, if you use this video, give it a like and also give us a follow. It helps us more than you know. Sorry, this thing is bothering me. Give me a sec. I can't even talk. I'm over here staring at it. All right, there we go. Much better. It's driving me insane. All right, like I was saying, we sell, install, we ship worldwide via your shop. We do wholesale accounts. This microphone, we got a couple of little goodies too. We keep the factory USB. Well, that's a whole different story. Check the website for that. I mean, keep the factory Sirius XM antenna, and we have all the parts and all the goodies. My name is Christian. Thank you so much for watching this video. nfitcarstereo.com. Oh yeah, give us a follow.